It's been a while. Last stream was Slay the Spire, and then before that, I don't even want to know. You type cringe. Fuck you. I'll wait for people to join in. Hello. Now, the reason why this stream is happening is because I asked in the Raw Input admin chat, like I was thinking about streaming this game, and Stir said that I should stream it, that I had to stream it. So I had no choice. Oh, my system clock is wrong. Hang on. It's saying 60 minutes ago for like right now.
Wow.
Let me fix this again.
Working hard. Hello, Paints and stuff.
There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. Mic quiet. I can fix that maybe. Hopefully. Anima and Paints, thank you for the Prime and Tier 1 respectively. On the alerts are working. They were broken. They were very broken. I'm going to put the mic over here. And then... Is that the volume knob? Is that for the mic?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Okay. How is that now? Is that better volume? Are we good? This is generational. I'm going to try and do more. We'll see how this one goes. I just can't... The reason why I never streamed is I just never played FPS games.
You and I have played like a total of maybe 5 hours of FPSs in the past month.
In the last 6 months for me,
6
I think.
months?
Yeah, it's
okay,
been
but you
a
have
while.
a medical reason.
I do. How's the hand? It was getting better, and then I made season 2, and now it's a lot worse again. I ended up reaching out to I believe, physical therapist. Anima, you know what this person's title is. I reached out, and I'm probably going to pay for, like, a treatment plan. So, it's okay. The benches had to be done. They had to be done. Absolutely could not be delayed, and I got them done really quickly. So, I'm happy about that. It just sucks, though, because, like, right now, when I get a lot of work done in a day, I'm like, fuck, I'm so stupid. I have a hand injury. And then when I don't get a lot of work done in a day, I'm like, damn it, I'm so lazy. So, like, what's going on? S2 is really good. Thank you. I'm so happy with, like, how it turned out. I think it was worth it. And they had to be done. Like, there is, I can't say why yet, but there is a part 2 to season 2 that is coming in a couple months' time that this had to be done for. My mute key is my screenshot key.
Did you guys hear the car that went past the window?
Yeah, can you hear that actually?
People are crazy.
Surprised you still had those scores in you. Thank you. I'm really proud of, like, the Clover Rock Control hard one. The fact that I was, like, up there with Shine, that's good. That's good. Also, how is the stream quality? Because, like, we've moved since the last stream. We're in a different house now. And it has worse internet by a decent margin. So, it's fire. Okay.
That's good.
Nama Aim, thank you for the prime sub. Quality is fine. That's awesome. I was actually really worried.
Oh, you gotta tell the Telstra story.
Oh my fucking god. So, for a while, we had this internet plan where... Wait, why can't I use this?
We should start with the reason we have the plan.
Okay, you should go.
Okay. Yeah, you start playing.
I'll play the game.
What class are you gonna pick, actually?
I don't know yet. I was thinking about that, because, like, last time I played, I did the heavy class, but I haven't done the, like, fast dexterity build since my first playthrough.
Me neither.
So...
So yeah, we moved into an apartment, and we had to get an internet plan. It didn't come with one. So we have no experience with this. And what we're looking for is like an Ethernet port on the wall, basically, to plug in a router so we can get everything else connected to that. But we couldn't find one. We looked everywhere. And all of the cables, the building's quite old, so we thought it was plausible they just didn't have one. And the room that, like, the report on the apartment said that the box was in, it wasn't there. So we're just like, all right, I guess it doesn't have one. We'll do like this 5G kind of Wi-Fi deal, which has a hard data cap at 1 terabyte. So 1 terabyte is a decent amount for normal people, not great for us.
When we started working on videos, we started to work through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We were managing though.
We were managing. And whenever we wanted to download a big game, we would wait until we either went to like a public cafe or visited Laura's parents.
Yeah. So I would bring my Steam Deck to my parents' place, set it up, and then download as much as I could. And it worked. We got through the month. I managed to download a fair few games as well. So that we had, leftover room to download like clips of videos and stuff. We were getting by.
So once you go over your plan, that's it, right? Like it can't roll over. You get a throttled speed for the rest of the month until the next month of the plan. So Laura had this genius idea. Well, the download speed is shit, but it's not limited. So we'll just run downloads for the next 5 days straight, and then we'll never have to worry about it again. So it worked. We did it. It was slow, but it worked. Whenever she would download anything, I could not load a YouTube video. So it made working on videos very hard. And
we downloaded Baldur's Gate 3 twice though, one on my Steam Deck and one on the TV PC so we could play together. So it was a productive couple days of downloading. So.
And then when the next month rolled over, we were ready to go. Every single day after the month started, the data usage would skyrocket. So first day, 200 gigabytes, next day, 200. And that within a week, we had already exceeded our data plan. But before that happened, we went down to Telstra, which is like the only ISP available to us in the area. We asked the fellow, do you want to tell this part?
So I know that I know how much, data usage things take, right? I kept an eye on it for the entirety of last month. I was micromanaging it, right? Like, I know what a day of 200 gigabytes of data usage feels like. We have to be downloading like a big game or something. So something has gone wrong, not on our end. Either like something is connected to our network or Telstra has fucked up somehow. And I know this. And the guy, I tell what's happening to the guy, and he's like, well, it could be like a software update. Like if you update like Windows, that can use a lot of data.
We're like, oh, no, we didn't do any updates. Do you do any online gaming? Because that might take up 1 terabyte of data.
I played one match of Counter-Strike, and that is it. And
like,
I say that. Yep, there you go.
That'll do it.
Now, the entirety of Windows is like 32 gigabytes or something. The idea that a software update for Windows could use that much data is laughable.
And then he says, well, I've got my lights, TV, and cameras connected to my Wi-Fi, and I run through it in about 5 days. And we're thinking, like, why are you paying that much for the internet plan if you're getting the throttled speed that fast?
It's $85 a month, by the way. This guy supposedly works through it in 5 days and then has like 25 megabits a month. Like, what the fuck is happening?
So Laura at that point is like pissed.
I was mad. Like, something has gone wrong. We're gonna have to sit here and fucking deal with this shit internet, whatever.
This guy is either like strong arming us or he's an idiot. There's literally no in between. And it felt pretty bad because like we know there's a problem. Maybe it's spilling over. We asked him, is it spilling over from the downloading at the end? And he's like, no, it doesn't carry over. So it has to be something else. And no. So we were planning on tanking it.
Why are there plans with that unlimited internet? This is like fixed 5G. So it isn't a wired connection to the house. It's like mobile data basically. and it was the only way we could get high-speed internet, and we didn't think our house had an Ethernet port. So it seemed like our only option. But yeah, this is where the next part of the story happens.
So
That's actually what I think he thought must have been happening. I don't know. I thought about the cameras too. Like, maybe if he has like 5 4K cameras all like streaming, like maybe. But even then, it seems like ridiculous. I don't know. I don't understand.
So the next day, Laura's like, I'm going back and I'm going to demand to talk to somebody else. And she did. And it went way better. This person was like, okay, there is a problem here. You can call these people and they can probably give you more information about what's happening. So a couple days later, Laura calls Super Telstra.
Yeah.
And they were also kind of out of ideas. But they're like, oh, well, why don't you just get like a wired connection? We're like, that would be amazing. It'd be exactly what we want, but we don't have a port. So then, what were you doing?
I was saying that line to him and looking under my desk for some reason, and then I see the fucking ports underneath my desk that we had missed for a month. And I tell the guy, like, oh my god, there's the port right there. I couldn't believe it. Like, what are the odds that it happened then? Like, my dad, you, and I, we had all, like, looked around the apartment. We were, like, pulling, like, housing off of outlets on the walls. Like, to be fair to us, it is pretty hidden. And if you don't look at it from basically the wall, you won't see it. But it is still hilarious. Oh, it was so funny. Anyway, we now have unlimited internet. It's a bit slow. It's not like the fastest thing in the world, but it's fine. It hasn't bothered me at all, really. I've, learned patience from having to download games at internet cafes. So, yeah.
And growing up, your internet was like horrible, right?
It was abysmal. I had 300 kilobit per second internet until 2018. Kilobit, not byte. That's like, is that like 4 times faster than dial-up? It's not much. Have you played the DLC? I love the DLC. It's so good. I've only played it once though. Is that the one port in the apartment? Yeah, only one. That sucks, Prox. What have you got sorted out for internet if you don't have one? Oh, nice, Bigsy. I'm getting the opposite right now, where I'm being charged for 2 plans that I don't use both. So I'm trying to like sort that out on the Telstra app, but the Telstra app fucking sucks. So
Didn't you have to? He was there when you.
Oh shit, we have to take the router back.
Yeah. But when you tried to return it, he was there, right?
Yeah,
And
he
then-
didn't recognize me.
Thank God. I said, have a nice day. And he just gave me a look. Laura just walked out, seething.
I was so mad. He's telling me that the Windows update sees 200 gigabytes a day. The internet worldwide would fucking explode if that was the case. Like, genuinely, it would not work.
But you had to, like, show him where in the Telstra app.
Yeah, oh my god. He was trying to look at my old plan to, like disable it or something, but I guess it didn't work, and I'm still getting charged for it. And he took my phone and fiddled with it for, like, a minute looking at the app. I remember this guy being hard to parry.
I died to him.
I might die soon. But yeah, like he looked at the app for like a minute and couldn't find it. And I'm like, can I have a look? And he passes me my phone. I find it in like 5 seconds. So I don't understand. Like,
How does this guy have a job?
Is he new to working there? I don't really get it. Hello Hazel Shark 13. Hello Hazel Shark 14. Multiplying. How's the wrist pain? It's not very good. It's okay.
You gotta open a Ko-fi for season 2 to pay for your PT.
No. I don't need the money. I'll be okay. It's actually not that much.
Huh.
I was very happy with the guys' prices. On your last video, you had another cable in the OP1AK. Which is it? I don't know.
It's probably the 4QG cable.
Yeah. Okay. I think that is the most recent cable that I've tried.
I think it's the only one other than the Midori.
Yeah, I tried.
And
the
that one
Midori
didn't last very long.
No. Did you say after reset? Yeah, 200 gigabytes per day, supposedly. But our speed was like unimpacted, so I don't think it was actually using that much. Are you still doing the Zaggy cosplay with the trackball? It's hardly a cosplay. I am not good at aiming on this thing. Check it out. Gonna hit a flick on this pole. Oh, look at that. I'm actually crazy. 2 for 2? Okay.
That reminds me that we tried playing gyro flick stick because we got a Steam controller.
Yeah. I really like it so far.
We actually were one of the first people in the world to have one.
Which is honestly pretty cool.
Because the Australia benefit.
Yeah.
There was someone on some subreddit that was like, how do you guys like your controller so far? And the comments were all like, nobody has one. Why are you asking?
We have
and
one.
we had one.
It is a Souls-like, yeah.
What are the main features of the Steam controller?
For me, it's the touchpads, to be completely honest. Being able to use a controller on desktop, like I don't have to pick up a mouse to use my PC, is really good.
A powerful parade is blocking the entrance.
Yeah, the trackpads are cool.
And there is like, it's got really good gyro. It is fully integrated with like the Steam settings. There's really cool like gyro release stuff that I don't know if anyone in chat would care about, but I really like. It's just a really solid controller.
Yeah. It uses a Hall effect alternative called TMR. I think that people tried to pick it up for keyboards as well, but didn't really catch on.
I didn't think there were any stalkers left among the puppets.
I can. Let's go.
It is pretty neat. It like senses when your fingers are on the controller and uses that to start and stop the gyro. But I gave it a try in Skyrim, and I gave up after like 25 minutes. I was like, this is gonna be a really fun way to like stim while playing this game, because I can just like aim at stuff. People are doing dialogue, I'll just do like pull long dodge. But it's so hard. It's so hard.
Really hard.
The hardest thing for me was resetting. Having to press something to reset was very strange.
And yeah, I've gotten gene addicted to Skyrim. You were playing Oblivion, and I installed a mod list just for myself because I felt like playing Skyrim again. And now you're like fully engrossed in Skyrim. It's great. It's really good.
I spent like I just felt like going to the character creator and seeing what was going on. I spent like 3 hours making Ciri from The Witcher. And the character creator was so insane with the mod list.
It's pretty impressive.
It's cool.
You've made a good series.
There's like 3 different sliders for every single thing to do with eyebrows, and then there's like 50 different ones just for the eyebrows. Like it's fucked up.
Talk about your playthrough. About the...
Originally I was going to do like a pretty... I was like, gonna keep it true to Ciri's character. Do like a one-handed build, a lot of mobility, some like cool magic that makes sense for her character. But then I discovered the follower mod. It lets you have 10 followers or like upwards of 25. And like that sounds really fun. So I just have this party that comes around me and I buff them up.
You have like 10 people now, right?
I think it's
How many?
8. I've been going around like finding NPCs that look like other characters from The Witcher and then forcing them into the party.
Your Geralt is like really good. And your Letho is an orc, which I thought was a bit funny.
I think fitting.
Serana is Yennefer.
Kind of. Maybe you should talk about this game a little bit.
I love it. This is like one of my favorite Souls-likes, and I can't say for sure yet how it compares to the Souls games for me. So far from what I played of Dark Souls 1 and 2, I prefer this game, which is like blasphemy, I think, but I don't know, I like it. I really like it. And yeah, I've gotten, I think I'm like halfway into Dark Souls 1. And I beat the first area in Dark Souls 2, so I definitely haven't played enough to have like an informed opinion, but first time though, I've played it before.
He actually does look a little bit like Wizard. That's quite funny.
I have played Sekiro. I've only beaten it once though, and that was my first like Soulsy game. I'm probably gonna go back and play it again soon. Because it's always stood up as like my favorite, and I love the combat system, but I'm curious, how does it compare, you know? I've played Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and yeah, halfway through DS1. And this, I've beaten this. Yeah, this game is gorgeous. The DLC in this game has some of my favorite like environmental design in the genre. It's like incredible. And so creative. It's really fun. And that's like rare in these games. It's always like depressing, and it's compelling depressing, but it is nice to have that change of pace. Two camps of Souls-like enjoyers, those who prefer Bloodborne / Sekiro and those who prefer Souls / Elden Ring. I like Bloodborne, Sekiro and Elden Ring like the most. That might be my top 3. Have you tried Expedition 33? No, I haven't. I've been meaning to, and I think I'm gonna do you want to like do a joint playthrough on the TV?
Sure.
Although I have had people ask me to stream it, so...
That's fine. Whatever works.
Okay. Just played through it really good. Nice. Thanks, Figsy. Appreciate the prime. Hey, Elin. DS1 and 2 are more clunky. They're simply older. It becomes obvious in the gameplay. Yeah. I don't hate the gameplay, though. I've been enjoying my time with both. I just, like, prefer the newer stuff. I think that the improvements in game feel have been really good. I do think Dark Souls 1 still has something that none of the others have had for me, though. Like...
DS1?
DS1, yeah. It's the way the world links back. It's just so good. Every time I think about it, I can physically construct the map from, like, you know, Firelink up to upper Undeadburg, and then up again to the Bell, and then back down. I can construct it in my head in 3D, which I cannot do with any of the other ones besides maybe Bloodborne, but I've played Bloodborne like 3 times, so that's not a fair comparison. Hey Viscos, hello. DS3 is my fave. Okay, I'm thinking of playing that one through first time on stream, because I haven't really like played it yet. I got to, oh, what was it? What did I get to? I killed the guy at the bottom of the High Wall of Lothric. That's about it. Set up a capture card for the living room PC so you can play games on the couch on stream. That sounds really good. But also, like, what would the audio be?
Sophia. I've been waiting.
DS on Atmosphere's Peak.
Searched all over the city of Croft.
Interestingly, the atmosphere itself didn't really grab me until I played Prepare to Die Edition. I felt like everything looked a bit like plasticky, and but that's because I only played the remaster, and that makes it look worse. Bizarrely.
You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers.
Thanks for the sub, Akubi.
But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. Olive Cross.
Living room microphone stand. How would we do that? Would I have to like mount it from like the ceiling or something? I don't think our landlord would like that very much.
Attached to the side table, perhaps?
Okay. Maybe it's possible.
I'd have like a with the bars that go on top of you on a roller coaster.
Take this pocket watch.
Hello with no jeans. I am thinking about making a video, and I want chat's opinion about one about Bloodborne, because it's on PC now and people don't know how good the emulation is, and then one about like non-from Souls-likes.
Be careful.
Do people want that? I mean, if you're here, you probably want that, but... Wait, it works on PC now? Yes, and I'm going to show you how good it is, although I have it set up for my Steam Deck, so maybe it won't work so well. Ta-da! Please do that. Okay, if people like don't know that it works on PC, this video has like absolutely got a reason to exist. Here it is.
Wow.
1440p 60 FPS. It runs so well. It runs so well. I can play at 105, I think is the engine like soft cap before it breaks. And my Steam Deck can run it at 45 FPS, which is pretty amazing. Hello, Nia. Plus Frenchie and variety would be good at it. Yeah, that's what I want to. Like, this is what I play these days. I don't really play FPS, so... Do I think that the dye orange is better than the black? I kind of do.
I mean, kinda.
Well, I feel like the black has like its niche, but I feel like for their respective niches, the orange is like better.
Okay.
Have a good rest of the stream at your work. Bye bye. Enjoy work. Hey, Adam Cats. Hope you've been well. So, I like this. I've never used this weapon before. Oh, and I got this one too. I've never used this either because it felt like an endgame weapon. It's just like too strong. So do I use this or this? This is probably too little damage. Plus this feels like the weapon I've been using on my other save. The DLC Final Boss one. Subnautica 2? Yeah, I bought it already actually. I never pre-order games, but I think it would be really funny if their publisher loses money because enough people buy the game. So that has been my motivation.
I heard about you should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Do you still like it, Olivia?
Oh my god, Akubi, you've been subbed for 19 months.
Damn.
Holy shit. How do they lose money? There was a lawsuit because the publisher asked ChatGPT how to get out of giving the devs a bonus and then delayed the game to get out of giving them a bonus. And the devs sued and won. So if the game sells, I think it's like 8 million copies, the publisher is like $150 million in debt, which is really funny. And they absolutely deserve to get fucked over.
I know my any
It's like a dystopian
I know my way around a weapon.
headline.
Yeah. I don't have any yet, do I? Oh no, I do. I need the
You
pepper.
love it, go.
I'll go this one. Hey, Comfy. How you been? I got my first fingertip mouse tomorrow. What one did you get?
Oh, let's go.
Oh, did I have to talk to the other guy? I don't remember.
It's really nuts.
Let me out. Didn't even bother to delete the ChatGPT logs. you'll 100% get 8 million copies sold. I know. I'm very optimistic for the game. I hope that it being because it got leaked, so people can play it early if they pirate it, which I don't think you should do because like it would suck for the devs if they don't like get the sales.
Hey, let's be more careful.
But I really hope it doesn't
The Black
impact
Rabbit
the
Brotherhood.
sales.
I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Jimmy.
HSK Plus
We'll talk
Lite. What do you
later,
think of
but
that
we're
one?
safe.
What's your
that-
review?
That was the one I said people who want to try fingertip mice should try.
Okay.
Which is good, which is good. I spent a lot of time with that mouse. Well, I guess a different variant, but close enough.
Oh, different variant. Okay. iPhone 5.
That's pretty funny, actually.
iPhone 5. I had that how many years ago now? That was like my first phone. What are they up to now?
13? Something like that?
It would be 15.
No way.
I took too much damage.
17? What the
Oh
hell?
my god.
That's crazy.
That's like the same kind of name for a product as like Black Ops 7 is to me, where it's like, it is inherently funny.
It's like something that a show would put in like an episode where the main character goes to the future.
What
Elysian
phone do people
Boulevard
use
was a
now?
regular
Yeah, we have the iPhone
rich
17.
You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the
I don't know how
That's
the game is so
insane.
small. I was looking at the preload and then I saw the size and I'm like, I don't even need to do that. Like, I don't need to preload it.
You're making me want to believe it. I don't even like play FPSs.
What are you wanting to get?
The Lock-On Odyssey.
Lock on. What do they make?
Horror.
Oh, yes. Is it another glass pack?
It is, but this one, Olivia really likes this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't need more mouse pads just
No,
currently.
no.
When
But
was the last time you played an FPS game online?
I did it for the Fenrir Pro video, but it felt like work. I had to play fucking 200 ping finals. Like, that's not fun.
Am I still like rolling? I think so. Hello, what do you think of the playability of Season 2, specifically the scoring system? I think that there are definitely some issues, but honestly, overall, it might already be better than Season 1 for easier and medium. Because like those had some really hard scenarios and some really easy ones. But with Season 2, it's now like, it's a bit more evenly spread. Even if some ranks are too hard or easy overall, they're consistent. Oh, fuck. Which I think is like better. Is he gonna jump down after me? No. Upper rank. Interesting. Oh, the pad. Okay. I thought it was my scoring. Better for switching. Is it glass?
It is glass.
The fuck?
The what's it called? The appeal is that it's not super fast, and it has a fuck ton of texture.
Okay. Skypad 2 Reborn.
Perhaps.
Hello, Benga KP. How is your hand feeling now? Not good.
The JoJo pad.
You're Noah.
Somebody asked me about like what is missing from the market. Actually, I think I brought that up to Lock-On. I think those might have been the people who asked me.
That's cool.
I doubt it's, a perfect through line there, but I felt like they had some good ideas with that cutting board.
Trackball was helping, but I had to get my Season 2 benches done, and the playtesting for that was too much. I pushed myself too far. But that's okay. That's okay. I got it done, and I'm happy with that. I probably am overall better than I was at the start too. Like, it's not a complete reset to 0. And I'm sure it will get better again, but yeah, it has been pretty bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that.
Hey.
Oh fuck! Alright, I'm waiting for him to come in. I'm not playing that game again. I have played Slay the Spire 2. I like it, but not as much as I thought I would, honestly. I think it's revealed some of what I liked so much about the first game that no other game has really got for me. Where every time I die, it feels like I can trace the run back through and figure out what I could have done differently. When was it my fault? What did I take that was wrong? Whereas in 2, I'm sure there still is something, but it's more obscured. And I do think there are a lot more enemies that are just like, okay, you're taking 30 damage now. Have fun.
Yeah. Especially A9 is when the game's
yeah.
balance issues. Well, maybe that's not fair to say, but...
I mean, they're going to rebalance the game.
Yeah.
It's early access. I liked it up to A8 is what I'll say, but I think anything higher was a bit of a slug.
I ended up getting put into a tilt queue mindset. I went from A0 to A10 almost flawless, and then A10 just was just destroying me. But yeah, I think a lot of the things that they've introduced that are great roguelike mechanics are not great for the solvability of Slay the Spire 1. Like the different acts, the different boons, the starting relics. So
it could get you there, but it might just take longer. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them yet, but I agree with you. It definitely is harder to get that kind of programmatic consistency that you could get in Spy 1.
I think the very relatively small pool of enemies and kind of knowing what you're going to go up to pretty much every run made things much easier to plan for. You would take cards more consistently for things happening in Act 2, which you can't really do as consistently now. The birds is a good example.
Yeah.
You would always take a piercing whale in case you run into those guys.
Maybe it would
Still
get
great,
there
though.
when we have more playtime, but it doesn't have quite the same appeal to me. I still like it, and I definitely want to play more, but I might wait until some of the balance issues have been ironed out a little. I think it is safe to call them balance issues, by the way. I mean, a whole boss just got deleted, so they're still changing stuff, which is expected.
Yeah, it's
early
good.
access.
It's good. I still think it's a great game, and it's worth the money for sure.
I think the vibe improvements, I don't know what else to call it, from Spire 1 is awesome. I love the feeling as you're going up Act 3. It actually feels like you're, climbing your way up this dangerous environment because of the music, and I don't know, it's great. It's really well done.
I also think unless you have that mindset of just wanting to be as consistent as possible on A20, these problems are not nearly as bad.
Agree.
You'll have fun for the vast majority of your playtime.
Oh, and co-op is awesome.
Co-op is great, yeah.
How many of you have played Spire 2 actually? Because I've been shocked by the game's popularity. I think the game's awesome. I just didn't expect it to be this popular.
Yeah, Slay the Spire 1 felt kind of niche. It had its little own corner of the internet. Hello, Henry. I think it's worth a try. If you're in this chat, you might be the kind of person who would like Slay the Spire.
Yeah. Preparing a certain packaging layout. That's exciting. I will, I need to do that actually.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that we need to do.
Yeah.
Factorio is Satisfactory. My dad does actually. My dad is a super Satisfactory fan.
He's got thousands of hours.
Yeah.
One day I want him to show me his world because it must be insane.
It's
right?
pretty cool. He showed me it. He has these like massive stacks of towers that are all committed to making one thing, and then that tower feeds into a different tower which combines with like 4 other giant like 5-story towers that are all feeding. It's really cool. Next time we go over for dinner, you should ask him. I think he will like gladly show you.
Uh-huh.
Nitro, thank you for the tier 1. Satisfactory is dangerous. Yeah, I've gathered. I've gathered. But yeah, I've never really gotten into them myself. I remember this guy. I think I might enjoy them, but I don't know. When I tried Satisfactory, I didn't really get to the point where it like clicked and became something where like it resembled the game that other people were playing, you know? It was like scavenging in bushes and looking at like alien creatures. It wasn't this like game of numbers that other people seem to play. Hello, Coco Val.
I'm actually like stunned. Half the questions have been about aim.
I thought it would be more.
I thought it would be only. Because I remember the FTL stream we did. It was like,
yeah,
the game was not a part of the discussion at all.
I mean, this game is more visually interesting.
I suppose so, yeah.
Something
I'm stabbing enemies with the sword.
strange.
Wow.
Jeepers. Is that a butterfly? Why is the air
Once you get all the way to
reacting
fire
like
gets
that?
rolling, I had a feeling there would be like a cutoff point where the game like flips. Where I go from doing most of the work to like managing the machines that do the work. I just never got there. This game seems so fun. It's really good. It's funny, every single like FPS player I've spoken to who has played Souls-likes really likes this game. Like Fluorescent really liked this game. Yay recommended it to me, which is really funny.
Forgot about that.
Stir, of course, if you're still here, Stir. Big Liza P fan.
What about Clover?
Clover hasn't played it yet.
Okay.
Sekiro's really grown on him though. He beat the whole game in like 2 hours or something.
That's crazy.
Right? I told him he'd like it though.
Clover is like insane at Elden Ring.
Yeah, he's really good. He sent me a Millennia kill where he was doing like 2 damage per hit, and it was like an 18-minute recording. and he won. I'm very glad that Elden Ring brought more attention to the genre.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the games that are coming out like now-ish probably wouldn't exist without Elden Ring. Like popularizing.
I was just thinking that Slay the Spire 2 could do the same, but I don't know. Slay the Spire is kind of in a class of its own.
Yeah. I don't even know what you call this genre, honestly. I think it's just like Souls-likes. I have all the achievements for Sekiro. Very nice. Was it like annoying to do or was it fun? Have you played Thymesia? I have not. Is it also Souls-like? Thymesia.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen this either. Looks cool.
It does look cool.
Similar to Elden Ring, Lies of P.
Oh shit.
Played a few years ago. Thank you. I'll leave that open and give it a look after stream. For me, it was fun until I went to get that stupid monkey. That boss was fucking hard. All of the Sekiro bosses took me so long on my first time through the game. Because, like, it was my game that I learned controller on. I didn't really have any experience with the input method. No, that was Bloodborne. I did Sekiro on MNK, which probably didn't help either.
Oh, that's right.
Is this game harder than Sekiro? It has a slower combat rhythm, but a tighter parry window. It's 8 frames at 60 FPS instead of 12. So it is a fair bit tighter. Any upcoming games you guys are excited for? I have been mostly working through a list of older games, honestly. You know, like I have all the Souls likes, obviously, but then I still have Oblivion that I want to do a playthrough of, and then also we're both playing through Skyrim right now, and then also I want to do Cyberpunk. I want to do a bunch of other like, popular games, and I still have to do Witcher 2 and 1 because I never finished those. So a lot of stuff to play, and I haven't really been looking at the new releases because of that, but I have kept an eye on some. Mainly Subnautica 2 is like an upcoming release that I'm really keen for.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out?
No.
I hope everybody's safe.
Ghost of Tsushima. I actually got an email when the sequel to that game came out asking if I wanted to get an early copy and stream it. But I don't have a PlayStation. So, yeah, that was a shame. But I haven't played the first one. I would like to. It looks really good. Ooh. But yeah, never tried it. I did actually with No Jeans. I've been playing it today. I started playing it today. I really like it. I'm shocked that I don't see anyone talk about that game because like I think the combat system feels really good. And I love the visuals of the game. I think it looks great. The performance is a bit shit, and I think the enemies are too simple so far. But I'm only like an hour in, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see that. They might tone it up a little. But yeah, I don't know, it feels really good to play, and I'm kind of surprised that it's not discussed more. Yeah, Subnautica 2 is in like 2 days, and I'm a Bloodborne enjoyer, me too. It might be my favorite of the lot. What do you think of the Souls? The Souls likes? June?
Huh? I've only played.
We played Elden Ring together.
We played Elden Ring. And I played most of this game. This was the one I started on actually. Which was that true for you? Or was it Sekiro for the video?
Oh, it might have. I don't remember. I think I played both of these at a similar time. I think Sekiro came first, but this was my first. Because Sekiro is a bit different in its combat rhythms. This was the most Souls I had played. Absolute underdog of us, yeah. I think it was. Yeah, I was so impressed. Again, I heard about it for the first time last week, and like. I'm like, how have I not heard about this? Apparently it has like DS1 level interconnected world? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was impressed.
You know what caused the puppet friend? You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth.
He looks so disinterested. He
What's
doesn't
your
care.
problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
I always found this guy really hard to parry. I don't know why.
He's so delayed on some of his attacks. Like that
Like
one?
that one, yeah. I'm cheesing him. Okay. What about you? Any new releases you're hyped for?
I haven't kept up with it in so long.
Then string you up on the bridge.
Fucking hell.
What are the exciting ones?
For me, it's Witcher 4. I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to Witcher 4. That is the game that is like... Anyone ask me about an upcoming game that I'm excited for? Witcher 4.
Curse this puppet! Back again.
I got it.
Lego Batman this week. I didn't know they were still making this actually. It's kind of cool.
I've heard that this one is like incredibly fully optimized.
Oh,
That's
no.
all I've heard about it.
I
Like,
thought you'd say incredible.
no. It has like frame gen in the recommended specs.
Oh no.
It's like a 4060 or something. Truth teller or a liar? Always lie. Lie non-stop. Witcher 3 DLC. It hasn't been confirmed to my knowledge. But you know, probably is gonna happen, right? From what I've seen, is gonna be awesome. I finished Witcher 3 not that long ago, a couple months ago, and it was amazing. I get it now, you know. I see what the hype is about. It is one of the best games I've ever played, and I think having read the books only made it like even better.
Son, it's a dream come true. Seeing you like this.
Hello, Zurushi.
I understand why some people despise me.
Thought Pragmata was fun. What's that game like? I've heard about it. I watched a review from Skill Up who liked it, and the combat loop looked really unique.
Won't you help me?
I got that shit on.
I want to hear. Use the stalker's
Will you
key
put on the
to
mask?
open. We'll catch up. But hope.
I gotta play. Dress up now. How do I do it again? Here. I like this one.
Mantonki. That's Coward.
Witcher 3 anniversary is next week. Okay. That vaguely lines up with the timing of when this was meant to come out. That would be cool.
That would be so cool.
I'm not getting my hopes up, but I think it's possible.
Plus the April Fool's thing they pulled, like they wouldn't do that if they had nothing.
I kind of agree, yeah.
That's so evil.
The biggest thing was their financial report predictions.
Okay.
This year was meant to be like a big earnings year for
So
them.
about that weapon assembly
And like,
tool you were talking
what do they
about,
have
Did
planned?
you find any?
Okay.
That was what convinced me, like,
Oh,
okay, this probably is real.
Coming up on the first boss.
Pragmata with a spaced out of a robot. Yeah, I saw that it was another like dad game, but it was like a happy dad game instead of like a brooding, grisly dad game. Like, you know, Last of Us, which I kind of... Oh, I have no blue. How can I attack?
Uh-oh. Where do you expect your first death will be?
Could totally be at this boss. This guy's pretty tough.
No, you have too much practice with this guy.
Do I? You were the one who grinded him to level 5.
That was pretty fun.
You should talk about that actually, because that, like, that's fucking crazy.
There's a boss rush mode they added with the DLC, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really boss rush, it's like boss rematch. And they have like versions of bosses that you can scale up the difficulty. And the highest difficulty is basically just like everything one-shots you. If you miss a parry, like you just do a normal block, you take half your HP bar. Like, it's evil. And then he has like 1 million HP.
I think you're meant to do it on like NG plus 2 or NG plus 3, but you did it at the start of my NG plus 1, so...
I really wanted to brute force it.
You were definitely on hard mode there.
I had to change my play style to make use of like damage amulets, because otherwise it just took 1 million years. I wasn't consistent enough. It's fun though.
And you did it. You fucking beat him. I've only beaten level 4, I'm a noob.
This boss is really good though. Like, it's shockingly good for a first boss.
Yeah. Is it the real... Maybe.
Perhaps.
Wouldn't real Viscos be playing like finals or something?
in the good timeline. That game is
No
alive.
survivors
It's a bad
here.
timeline. I
What do
become
we
a
do?
cripple and cannot play FPS, and then all FPS suck anyway.
Even if you were okay, like,
I'm
you would not
probably-
be streaming the finals right now.
No, although if I play FPS again, I probably would stream the finals. It's either the finals or Counter-Strike, I think, for me.
Uh-huh.
I want to play Elden Ring's new DLC. Like, not Shadow of the Erdtree? I would love to watch CS. I feel like CS is really like boring to watch as a stream game. I don't know.
Now it's got that battle royale feel.
Maybe.
Everything's so tense.
Maybe. But then I'm not talking. Did the finals, it got an optimization update maybe a year ago, a bit under a year ago. It runs really well for me now too. I also think the game is just like pretty good. Like mechanically, I think it's one of the best FPS. It's just a shame they throw like everything at the game. Like there's so much rubbish. So bloated now. Finals I see. I played Asia last time I played. What's that new PvE FPS? I haven't been following. Adds 2 classes? Is this like confirmed? I haven't heard anything about this. Last thing I heard about FromSoft is that supposedly their next game is like a pirate themed game. But I don't know if I believe that. We'll see.
And they have Nintendo Switch Bloodborne.
Ah yes, Nintendo Switch Bloodborne. That was announced like a while ago and we haven't
Really?
heard anything. Yeah, it was like a year ago, the announcement. And it's multiplayer only, I think.
It's peculiar.
It is peculiar. It's a weird sounding game. We still need to play Night Rain.
I was thinking about that.
Pragmata is a homage to 2000 storytelling. Pretty linear but well done. Okay. I am like vaguely interested in that game, but not interested enough to buy it full price, I think. You still play Apex and saying, what do you mean nuke those servers?
Did you just predict that there is an ongoing Breath of the Wild playthrough of this one? I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's on the emulator. If it wasn't, I would have been playing more. But it's gone back in the stack a little. I really like that game though. It was just fun. It was just a fun game.
This game is hard, by the way.
Yeah, my first time through, this took a lot of attempts. I haven't seen that move in ages. Fuck. CJKMX, thank you for the pencil. Fuck. Oh, he's really earning me. Not even close. It's always funny when you played this, you just mash the dodge on the grab.
Yeah. Link dodge, baby.
Oh.
I never learned the timing, but it also never missed, so
Yeah.
why bother?
I'm interested to hear what they did to the OC Apex server. I'll be sad if I can like never play that game on looping again. Let me kill him.
Yay! Done.
He didn't happen to play the. No, I was crippled.
Oh, you did download it.
I did download it, but I couldn't play it. My hand was too fucked up. I'm gonna repeat the question. Someone asked earlier, what games is everyone in chat looking forward to? Because yeah, I've been kind of out of touch with things.
Is there any FPSs in this list?
Anything new at all in
One.
the genre? You can play wildcard. I can or can't? Because it's pretty good.
It makes me really sad. I still want to play. I still miss FPSs. It's just I don't want to play those.
Yeah, I don't know. There are some things about the genre I miss. There are other things that I just don't at all. I met a few OC groups who migrated to APAC. That makes sense. That makes sense. What don't you miss? Oh, good question. Probably more than I do. I don't miss the people I would meet on FPS games. So many people cared way too much. And it has been nice, fucking hell, to be able to like play games at my own pace now. I don't feel pressured to meet a certain skill level at a certain time. It's okay for me to be bad at Souls games because I've never used the controller. I have an excuse. If I'm bad at an FPS, it's like, you know, ego nightmare. And then also like if someone recognizes me, I'm doomed. It's terrible. That is one of the things I really don't miss. Expectations on me put on by myself and by others. I have the Steam controller actually. I really like it. Hogwarts Legacy. I tried it on the Steam Deck for like 10 minutes. And I thought it looked really cool.
That's right.
Lying.
I'm one.
Yeah, when I'm against somebody I know, I try so hard. My heart rate gets so high.
Yeah, that was the worst part for me, honestly. It was just so much stress, and I know that like, not everyone is going to judge me if I do badly in a game, but some people definitely will, and that's enough for me. Hey, Matty. I'm guessing you all can hear that outside. Oh my god. This morning, do you want to talk about this?
No, go for it.
This morning, they, like, at around 8 o'clock in the morning, this noise started from what began at next door and then continued up to the roof. And it was so fucking loud. They actually had created like a noise machine because it was loud, but it was also like noises I'd never heard in my life before. I can't imagine what they would have been doing to create the noises. Anyway, drove me insane, and I pulled out my old clothes back headphones so I could ignore it.
Maddie's playing League?
Oh god. Glass Ocean, thank you for the prime sub. What controller? Right now I'm using the Gamesa G7, but I think I prefer the Steam controller. It's pretty close though.
The controller is quite cool though, actually.
This one?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll turn on my hand cam. Oh, gotta move that. Is this it? I don't know if I have it here. It's on this breakthrough. Okay. Ta-da! What's the line?
Do a sound test for the buttons.
Do you want to do like a feature of the controller? I'll be back in a sec.
I think the most
Put
interesting.
it in the camera.
The most interesting thing about this thing is that it has mouse switches on the face buttons, and you can also change the triggers to be mouse switches as well. So normally it's like a normal depression, and then if you do flick the switch, it does mouse switches, which is quite cool for things that don't require analog movements but you want tight timings on.
I also just think the overall like quality of the controller is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It is only beaten by the Steam controller for me. Chat, did anyone check out the path tracing mod for Dark Souls 2? I did, actually.
Do you have it?
I do. I think it's also configured for my Steam Deck, so it might be really small. So Steam Cube. I don't think I'm gonna get the Steam Cube. I've been trying to think, do I have any use for this?
What is the Steam Cube?
It's the Steam machine.
I see.
Steam box. And it looks cool, but I have a full computer for our TV, which would be the purpose. If we didn't have a computer for our TV, I would probably get it. But like I have one, so I don't need it. Where am I? Am I in Majula? Yeah.
The characters look so
That's
goofy.
so funny. Steam frame, I was thinking about it. If I end up having like a bunch of money spare for some reason. It's just normal Majula, I think.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I think the lighting does a lot of heavy lifting. Let me show you a dark area. I don't know, I think it's really well done. I saw this mod getting some flack on Twitter, which I think is really sad, because I think it's cool. I like the mod.
It's also a crazy project.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that this game, like, in my opinion, the base version of it doesn't look great. It looks fine, but not great. And this looks really good. And it runs, like, look at my frame rate. I have Lies of P open in the background, and I'm streaming. I don't know. I was impressed by this. And apparently this guy's gonna make Dark Souls 3 path tracing. Do you still some of the best looking areas in the Souls games? I think the that one boss room looks really good, and Majula is gorgeous, but the areas I've played so far, vanilla, didn't wow me. Like, they're good, but they're not great visually, IMO. I think part of it is like the repeating textures just taking me out of it. But the path tracing mod just makes it look gorgeous. Excited for any upcoming games? Subnautica 2, Witcher 4. What else is there? I don't even really know.
We didn't really get a lot of answers.
Pardon?
We didn't really get a lot of answers.
No, I don't think so.
Especially in the FPS front.
Yeah, yeah.
I would still like to run community games.
Me too. What game would you think?
Always when speaking
I'm still paying for the TFT server. Because I hold out hope that it'll happen again.
It could.
It could. I could make it happen whenever. It's just been a bit hard.
To get the strength you need.
Diabolical would be a good one.
Diabolical
Some party
would be really
modes.
good.
Freeze tag would be kind of sick. What else? Natural selection 2.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I know. I think it has to be free if it's that old.
Remember,
I enjoy linear
the
games.
hotel
I think
is
then
the last safe place in Crop.
I don't know how you feel about
Be
Elden Ring,
careful who you tell about this place.
because it is so open. But Sekiro might hit that for you. It has some interconnectedness, but within the interconnected levels, it is mostly linear. Like the paths are pretty streamlined, but there are a lot of paths basically. Do I get the link dodge? I like link dodge. I want a pulse cell though.
I wonder what it would be like to have like a bunch of new players in a tribes lobby. That could be
In
kind of
a
cool.
what?
Tribes? Have you ever played
could be
that?
Cool. I have not played it. I am technically a new player. Where do you go again? Are we going Rosa Isabella? No, not yet. It's this way, right? I went this way. Where do you go? It's that door.
Also, Dirty Bomb.
Oh,
That game
can
is
we
really
play
cool.
that game though?
I think it's possible. Someone brought it up to me that they were still playing it. I'm like, can you still play that? And they said, yeah, you can just play.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, actually.
I missed out on it. People kept telling me to play it, and I didn't pick it up, and then kind of fizzled out.
I actually don't remember where to go. Because I went through the hotel last time. Would you ever try Path of Exile? Every person I've seen who has hours in Path of Exile has like 6,000 plus. So I'm scared of that game. Whatever it is, I'm scared of it.
That's why I found you.
Thanks, Frozen Curry, for the sub, by the way. I'm not sure if I read that out before.
We're both unique. That's all I can say for now.
Okay, where do I go? Actually, I don't remember, and that's worrying me.
I picked up Tracy. Why don't Mr. the puppets?
I'm happy with this stream, I think.
Have you spoken to Geppetto?
I did, yeah.
You're going. I heard he.
And then you go to that. You go back to the Scrap Watchman area and you go through the gate.
Oh, yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm sad about missing out on Dirty Bomb 2. I was fully in my like Counter-Strike player time when that came out, so I didn't touch it at all. I don't think. Did you play Doom: The Dark Ages? I did. I didn't beat it though. I probably will go back and beat it once I'm able, but I don't really want to play that one on controller. Although I probably will play Doom Eternal on controller because I want to try gyro. So that's gonna be my excuse. I'm gonna do a Doom Eternal.
You also you got an
controller
Azer on.
thing.
You have to try.
I do.
Kovac solder on it.
Would you ever play Square Enix games like FF or Kingdom Hearts? I know nothing about them. Genuinely zero things. I don't know anything about the gameplay loop. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Oh, this is funny. I wanted to play them because I'd heard really good things, and this was when I was pretty young. I would have been like 9 or 8, and I didn't know which one to start with, so I looked at my Wii shop store, and there was Final Fantasy 1, so I'm like, okay, I'll start with the first one. And obviously I didn't get very far, but that's all I played. I played a bit of Final Fantasy 1, and that's it. I beat 820 Ironclad. Congrats!
828 Club. Oh,
I forgot how you jump.
me too. I always forget.
Oh shit. I'm gotta get rid of that guy.
First death? Did I ask you when you expect your first death to be?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
don't
right,
really
you-
know.
it's
I
the
said like
Scrap
maybe the boss. I was wrong. Hello, Star.
The bridge area after this is kind of annoying. I can see it happening.
Yeah. How do you jump?
There's a
No.
ladder behind that house.
Oh yeah. Thank you. How do you jump?
It's always weird in these games.
It's horribly
It's never like
weird.
press Y. It's always like be sprinting and then press down on the left stick, release it and press A at the same time, and then you jump.
Was there jumping in this game? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
There is. I just don't know how to do it.
You can't attack out of a jump, so it's pretty useless.
There's another jump button. Do you still like Battlefield 5? I probably would if my hand was better. I like that game. It's one of my favorite FPS.
I remember you said at some point that you had the urge to do target switching in BF5, like just for fun, which is a good sign, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure I will play FPSs again when my wrist is healed. Probably
Yeah.
not that much, and I have found a wealth of enjoyment from playing single player games more. It has been so nice, genuinely. There have been so many games I've been putting off for ages because I didn't know when I was gonna play them that I've played through, and it's been so fun. It's been so fun. Now I just have to see if people care if I make videos about them. We'll see. We'll see. Started playing Mass Effect. I've been meaning to play that game for quite a while because my best friend since elementary school, is it the American term for it?
What do you call it, primary school?
Primary school, but I've known her since like kindy, which I don't know if that would fly.
We do have kindergarten. We just call it kindergarten.
Okay. But yeah, I've known her for ages. She is the biggest Mass Effect fan. I would go over to her house sometimes and she would just be playing Mass Effect and I'd watch.
I think the first time I met her, which is like a year ago,
Yeah.
she had a Mass Effect hoodie on. Whatever happened to the PMM mouse that you meant to get?
I never got it, which is a shame.
Does anybody have the PMM
Where is
S2P
it? Human.
with silicone on the base? There's two pads I'm interested in right now, which is that one and the Odyssey.
I probably will end up buying the PMM Pulse at some point, but I haven't got it yet. The reason why I haven't bought it yet is because they said they were going to send me one and then didn't send me one, which is fine. But it just meant that I didn't want to buy one in case I ended up with two, because I didn't want to end up with two.
Plus the 4QG one. It's coming.
Yeah. Which will be really cool. How light is that meant to be? Are we allowed to say?
I think he's talked about it in the Discord, but it's supposed to be sub 30.
Which is fucking crazy. Mass Effect 1 is the biggest pile of enjoyable, lovable shit ever.
Another dream I've had for a long time with like community games, I think I've talked about this before, but like getting like 50 to 100 new players on a PlanetSide 2 server and just like
That would
zerging
be
some
awesome.
random outpost together would be so cool. And we all play medic, so if one person lives, the res chain.
It's because of you that I bought the new the Orange Artisan Zero and bought the FP1. Nice. I hope you like the mod. I hope it's good, because I don't know. I was going to make a video on it, but obviously all videos are a bit delayed now, and then also I don't have the mod. Do you have backlogged? I don't. Should I get it? I've heard a bit about it, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Is it like my anime list for games?
It might be, actually. Is June Aussie as well? Honorary Aussie.
Honorary. I expected to get more weird looks for my accent here, but it hasn't really happened, except for once. Somebody
What was that?
that was at the immigration office.
Oh, yeah. Did
We
you
didn't
get
act
a
like
like
it.
I don't think so. I'm getting the 4 key base. It's very good.
Yeah.
Did you try Resident Evil Requiem? I haven't yet, actually. I loved RE2 Remake and RE4 Remake, but that's all the RE games I've played. And I didn't even beat 4, so I might want to do that. Game looks really good, though.
That's awesome, sir.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second.
Yeah, you need to know how to jump for this to get like a
Gemini's
really
looking out for you.
Somebody posited an interesting question. Somebody who's making a mouse mod right now, which was, would you give up? This is like a, I think, 15 to 25 gram mouse, somewhere in that range. And the question was, would you give up 1 extra gram to have modular switches? Like you can hot swappable switches.
1 gram.
1 gram.
A gram.
1 gram.
For me, that's a no-brainer.
It's also a no-brainer for me. There's definitely people out there though who's like, no, absolutely not. I guess if you don't use,
Yeah, but like having the option is so nice. Like what you did for my OP1. Like we would have thought that that was a thing that we would want to do, but now that we want to do it, we can do it, and that's awesome.
I suppose so.
A gram.
I feel like the kinds of people that they would talk to about the mouse though would say no, don't do it.
You might be right, but I feel like most people are just like, yeah, of course.
I think so too.
Thanks for your benchmarks. Let me get my skill back after 2 years of inactivity. Nice. I'm really glad to hear. How are people feeling about season 2? Just the general vibe check in chat for anyone who's played it. We liking it? Any good Switch replacements for the OP1? This is your question, because I don't know.
If you're asking about the switches, like the micro switches, I think it's a lot of it is preference. But you can get hot swap kits for the OP1 mice on AliExpress, which is what we did to change the switches. You do lose out on GX speed mode, which actually does make some difference.
Yeah.
But it helped you tank the making the benches for longer.
Yeah. Because the switches are so light that you got that I didn't like struggle to use them as much.
So yeah, we were just looking for the lightest possible switch to put in there, and the two that we landed on were like, I don't even remember what the first one's called, but the one that we ended with was the ZMA 030, which is like unreasonably light. You probably don't even want it to be that light. But you found it okay. You've even done pretty well with clicking, I think.
Yeah. I got some good passing skills on it.
Do you think it's been a benefit to have them so light?
I don't know. That's one thing that I'm definitely not sure of. This guy's gotta get a stacker soon, right?
Wait, this could be first hit.
I think it will be.
This guy's kind of he goes beast mode.
Yeah, he's a nightmare. Oh fuck.
You're near the pulse cell recovery.
No! Give me that.
Holy shit.
I need a stagger like right now. I don't know how he's not staggered yet.
There it is. It doesn't count? And the window's over.
Nice. Okay, thank fuck.
He's alive.
Yeah, there's a season 2 of my benches. And for season 3, unless it has like a reason to exist, I don't know. Because season 2 has a reason to exist. I'm happy with it now though.
What if they invent a new kind of bot?
Yeah, some
Some sort of
serious
clay
innovations, perhaps. Yeah, medium is probably getting a full rebalance. Same with easier. Just because, I'm going off the data from EVXL. If it reveals that some of my initial corrections were wrong, then I will need to go and fix it, obviously. What was the reason? I'm so sorry. I wish I could talk about it. I'm really excited to get to talk about it, but I can't talk about it. It will become obvious in a couple months. There were issues with season 1. I needed them to be fixed for something. And yeah, it's to reduce the jank was my main goal with it. Not the reason, but the goal. Scenarios like CRC had some issues, WRC had some issues, the leap track scenario, there were just some problems that I felt could be fixed, and they were fixed. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think next week, once the new data is in from EVXL, it'll do a full rebalance of basically everything. And we will have to see how that goes.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
First all that for a dim ergo fragment?
Worth it. One scenario doesn't load the score. You have to type in the scenario name instead of just playing it through a playlist. You have to manually type in the name. That issue is caused by the scenario not being updated on your end, but I've updated it. So, yeah, you just have to force it to update by re-downloading it. I love that you put a lot more clicking scenarios this time. I feel like they're good clicking scenarios too. I'm quite happy with the change overall, because it makes it more suited for Valorant, and it balances out the benchmark, I think. Did you convince Matty to start fingertipping? I didn't.
Oh.
You did.
I thought that said flipping. Are you talking about bala songs or doing a backflip? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, that was you, if you didn't know.
No, actually, I think it was Clover.
I'm pretty sure it was your video.
I think that the thing that finally got him to do it was watching Clover's old VODs with the M2K.
Might have been, yeah.
And he wanted to pick up a mouse. I haven't heard about how his progress has been, though.
Where's Wisphere wrist then? It might get swapped around again, I'm not really sure. I think it can fit either. New season easier skills are so balanced. That's awesome. I'm really glad. Really glad. Have you played mouthwashing? I haven't. It's like a spooky game, right?
I like that opal.
My skills got basically murdered across the board. Yeah, there are like some that are probably just too high. So once I get more plays,
Oh, fantastic. The pipe
I
fit
will
like a
be
glove. Well,
moving
like a
everything
pipe.
around to balance
Fit.
against
Idiots,
season
you
1.
know?
But right now I can't because there just aren't enough plays to do that, like have that comparison. If I tried to match the percentages right now, Fuchsia would be like so fucking hard because like all the nerds have played the bench and they've all got Fuchsia.
I think that means it's too easy.
Yeah, you're right, Caroline. Exactly. What happened to the soap sponsor? I didn't like the deal very much.
Atone for my
I didn't think it was
sins.
very good. And
Must kill more puppets. More. All puppets.
that's about it.
You can't fool me.
I think the soap's still pretty good.
Must die. Kill the puppets. I wish I hadn't run away.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
You're gonna backstab him?
I don't know yet.
I like this guy.
From a mechanics or a character perspective?
Mechanics.
The hell of it.
It is pretty cool. You don't remember this guy? Maybe you missed him. He's like 100% optional.
Once you break it, start your chill.
I wish I hadn't run away.
Hey,
There we
good.
go. Target switch. Thank you for the follow.
That guy's hard.
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of a
Harder than the bosses. I definitely don't have the parry timings as down on like the humanoid enemies. And I think they were a bit worse for me. I don't like them as much as the main bosses. Although the DLC ones are really fucking good. So,
Obtain gesture.
wow. I must have missed them. Yeah, if, when you go back through the game, check it out. It is, I'll show you. Just here. Whenever I see Lies of P.S. Seeker, I think of that one Jacob Geller video. Is it the Pursuit of Perfection one? That one's really good. Back here now, but I want to get to the other stargazer. I got Nebula to watch his Alan Wake 2 video. There are a lot of really good videos from him on Nebula. I really like the one where, I forgot to level up a second time, where he reads an old essay that he wrote for university. I thought that was really cool. What did you think of this game, Gene? Because you played up to King of Puppets, yeah?
I think having played Elden Ring and coming back to it, I can appreciate it a lot more.
You can appreciate this one?
Yes, like the diversity of
Interesting.
combat options and the ability to use the dodge. Because I was basically playing every fight like Sekiro. And that did make it feel a little bit clunky.
Yeah, I can see, like, I don't know, a lot of the timings on the normal enemies, like you have to know them to make fighting them fun. But if you don't know them, then it just kind of sucks with like the parries. But dodging normal enemies makes it a lot better, which is what I did until I got the timings down for them.
You made it all the way here.
I think in terms of game feel, it's not quite as good as to me as Elden Ring. Like for me, it's just fun to kill trash mobs, and
In Elden Ring?
yes, and this game, it's not quite there. It's alright,
Well, anyhow.
but I think the bossing is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think I would get 90% of my enjoyment out of this game from a boss selector mode.
I don't think I could, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But I just enjoy like going through the areas. I feel like this game plays a lot more like Bloodborne than Sekiro. It really depends. I like that you can choose though. I feel like you kind of define that for your own playthrough, which I really like.
I thought it was really cool. After I killed the Scrap Watchman boss rush thingy, I was curious what other people's clears looked like. And like 2 different people's clears looked so different because of which defensive options they favored for which attacks. And that little bit of like expression through choice is quite neat.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with regards to like how you had to spec the amulets to min-max your damage to do it at such a low level. I thought that was really cool. With like your dodge damage stacking amulet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stab. Appreciate it. Apologies. I have the ads as low as I can get them, but Twitch is like fucking evil or something.
Something else about the Raw Input podcast. We were meant to keep doing it, but we just kind of didn't get around to it.
Yeah, I don't have any like mental block preventing me from doing it. It's creepy.
I do a little bit.
There's not much for me. It's only concerns about like, will people still find it interesting? It's not like this is going to be like a huge controversy I'm really scared to post. It's just like, well, people can.
I do want to do a super nerdy episode though.
Yeah.
Because we have that capability now. The 2 people who would not mind discussing aim theory for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was frightening. Okay.
And then we did have some guests planned. Mostly just like known professional players or people within the community, stuff like that.
Mel was really keen to do it.
Yeah.
And I've been meaning to message Elige about it, but I haven't because I'm scared too.
He's awesome though. He
He's
just
so
popped
cool.
in the Viscos season 2 benchmark chat. He's like, hey, I've been playing these, they're pretty good.
Oh fuck.
People were so nonchalant about it too. Did you say he was using glass?
Was he?
I think that's what I saw.
Huh. Well, you know.
That's sweet things. I could be wrong about that. You see Elige on ground sense playing, it's like 70 CM. I like that. Nice.
Thank you. I was scared of this. But yeah, the ones with like Mel would be really cool. But it's been tough to like get that going because I don't know. Again, we've just moved, so there's a lot of like logistic stuff that we had figured out before that we don't have anymore. Like I don't know how we like where we each person go when recording, and that just adds a bit of extra effort for me.
There's definitely some activation issue there. Plus, like there's not a whole lot to talk about because of what's it called? Just the state of FPS games and how much we're playing them right now.
Mine's a few podcasts. Talk about
We definitely
Souls-likes only.
could talk about stuff, and I'd still like talking about the theory.
Me too. Me too. There have been a few moments where like I'll see someone ask a question in Discord and I'll just go off and write like a few hundred words, which is always fun. But you know, oh yeah, that clears that out.
I do have a little bit of a mental block though.
Yeah.
Just like everything relating to raw input has like a slight, you know, pang of pain.
I understand. I completely understand.
I watched like the old community montage we did, and it actually like kind of broke me for like half an hour. I'm like, man, I need to get back to work. This is depressing. So of course there's that element, but
Ooh.
it will happen eventually.
It will. It will. I think we had a good thing going, and I don't just want to let something ruin it that doesn't have to ruin it.
There is also the issue of when we don't have a rotating guest on, like a mainstay co-host. There's like literally only one person who could fit that dynamic.
Yeah. And I feel like no shade to Riley at all. I feel like that would create problems because like you and I would be doing most of the work, and that's fine because it's not like, you know, she's not the owner of the group.
You mean for like the editing and such?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's kind of how it was before.
It
as
is
well.
how it was, but I don't know if we want to do that again.
I guess. The other part is the time zones. Like I can't even play Balatro with Riley. We're both on a good sleep schedule right now, which is like unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like perfect opposites.
I do love a bit of FPS podcast, and neither are playing FPS games.
Right? She's getting up at like 6 a.m., sleeping at 10
The
p.m.
fuck? That's like what we're doing.
Do you think you'll make it to Fuoco?
Fuoco? Like today or that bus?
Today.
Maybe. I think he might kill me there. How late is it over there? 9:30. It is just about bedtime for me.
Somebody asked about the new apartment, and it's been really good.
So good.
The main benefit is being in town.
Yeah.
We don't have to... I forgot there's another chronicle going on right now. But we can just like walk anywhere. Even to like get groceries, we'll just take some bags, walk for 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's like being in a main city, yeah,
Yeah.
without having to be.
June has a license, yes, and actually a full Australian license,
Yeah.
which is absolutely hilarious.
Whenever I'm with people of like Laura's old friend group, like it's crazy to get a license in Australia. You got to put in like 1,000 hours, something stupid.
It's ridiculous.
And I'm always the only one with a full license.
my best friend, Amelia, she's been driving basically since she turned 16. She's now 22, and she doesn't have a full license. She's close, but not quite there. So, yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. You can basically do everything on your green peas, though. Like, that's pretty much a full license.
Do people know what a green pea is?
I don't know.
There are like stages. You have like ranks for your license.
Yeah. You're like, you know, you start at like, we'll take iron, and then you move up to like, we'll take platinum.
And when you're iron, you can't go past a certain speed limit.
Past 70. I can't have any passengers in my car, and there has to be someone with a full license in the passenger seat at all times.
Have you
That's
told
the big rules.
the story of the first time you went driving? Because it's the most Australian thing I've ever heard.
I don't think so. It wasn't the first time, but
Okay.
I have my family was involved in a pretty bad car accident when I was younger, and we're okay, but you know, I've always really struggled to drive. So I tried driving with my mum, and she freaked out, and then I freaked out. It didn't go well. So she's like, okay, I'll get you a trainer. And there's a mountain near me. It is a pretty large mountain, very secluded. Unless there's like an event going on there's nothing really happening at the top of the mountain. So the trainer's like, okay, we'll go up there, and they drive me to the top of this mountain, and then they hop out, and I go in the driver's seat. The fastest I've gone in a car at this point is about 20 kilometers an hour on like an empty road. And we're at the top of this mountain, and there is I think 2 other cars, a kangaroo and a deer just all run across the road in front of me as I'm trying to go. And I don't know what to do because the car behind me like wants to go, but there's like 2 kangaroos just spawning in. Anyway, I have not driven very much since then. I didn't even know we fucking had deer here, and for a while I was wondering, like, have I misremembered? Was there really a deer? And I didn't believe it until like the other month when my mum and I were traveling to a nearby town, and there actually was a deer on the road that we saw. So there are deer here, and I saw one of them for the first time while trying to drive.
Have you seen what they do to cars when you hit them?
No.
Probably the same as Rui's, actually.
Rui's might be worse. They're
Probably
like all
worse.
muscle. Did you ever box a kangaroo?
That is very uncommon, though. I used to drive past like a kangaroo encampment. There was just a bunch of them that would hang out in the shade every time I drove past. None of them on the street.
No. But yeah, driving is hard. I'm not very good at it. But you have a full license. You skipped the whole thing by getting an American license. You did like the fucking cheat code.
It's kind of OP, yeah.
You have an American license and you can just spawn in with an Australian one. And just goes.
Your mom, like, she's lovely, but she does have some problems when she's in the passenger seat of a car. I remember the first time.
It's not just you or I either. Like with my dad, she'll be like
yeah.
that sometimes.
And he's a great driver.
He's a really good driver.
But the first time that I was driving, obviously I'm not used to driving on the left, but I had it mentally on the top of the stack, and I hadn't made any mistakes. But the first turn I had to make, she just reached over and grabbed the wheel because she was afraid I would turn into the wrong lane. But it ended up being fine. By the end of the trip, she was chill.
Yeah, she realized you're a good driver.
But that's probably why she doesn't want to be the teacher.
Yeah. Which leaves me in a tough spot because I need like 200 hours of driving with an established driver in the passenger seat, and my mum doesn't want to do it. So I don't know what is going to go there.
You want to talk about the yellow car?
I was just thinking about that. I think you should talk about the yellow car while I fight the boss. I could do it with June, but I don't know if I want to put that burden onto her. I am a terrible driver. And it's because I have like, you know, it's like when you first play Counter-Strike, you're like a shit Counter-Strike player. Like it's how it goes, but I just don't know how I can learn. Yes, sir! You notice that too. This makes me laugh every fucking time I get here, and it's that like stock alarm. It's so funny. Did he just grow horns? I put them on him. They're little antlers. I think they're cute.
What is he saying?
Lenny's always doing him or something.
You've had like this staggering ability to read all of the puppet text, even though it's meant to be like censored for your first playthrough.
Oh shit.
Next fight.
Yeah. I'm eating it this fight. I think I will dodge.
Laura typing fast is basically the puppet speech. I like that.
Okay. Getting it now.
Oh wait, you're locking up.
Anyway, yellow card.
We've had this predicament where we have a designated spot in the garage of our apartment building for our unit. So it's like a big number there designated to our unit.
Yeah.
And every now and again we'd find a yellow Subaru sitting there, which is fine because we didn't have a car for a while. It had broken down, couldn't go anywhere. But now we got the car fixed. Also, there's another story in there, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, holy fuck.
But we got the car fixed. We were brought it over to put it into the garage, and the fellow had returned. He's in the spot. So Laura's parents were like, we should leave a note. Tell him, like, oh, we have a car now. Would you mind going to a different spot or parking elsewhere? And first of all, that kind of terrified me because, like, this guy knows where we live. But we're like, it's fine. He's got to move at some point. He'll see the note, and then he'll go. It's now been a bit over a week.
Yeah.
The note is still on his windshield, which doesn't make sense to me. I went down today, and every single other car had vacated, except for this one. And it's just still there. And I don't really know what to do. We've gotten the suggestion to leave a note under everybody's door, which is like, now 10 people know where we live and could potentially end us. And
but like the person is in our spot. Like we pay for that park.
But
you know?
we are making it somebody else's problem because of this person making it our problem. And then the other option is like going around knocking on people's doors.
Which is probably what I'm going to do.
Which is, yeah, it's better, but still.
I reached out to the agency that owns the place, but not the landlord personally. I'll wait until I bump into him again because he's actually really nice. And the agency said they couldn't do anything because they don't know whose car it is. So I don't really know what to do there. They sent everyone a text being like, be sure to park in your in spots, but, you know, car's still there, so... yeah, I'm gonna go around, because I don't think I'm that imposing of a presence. I don't think anyone's gonna see me and feel threatened, so I'm probably gonna go around.
Maybe it'll be the opposite, though. You'll be weak.
Maybe.
And they'll come take our mouse pads.
Yeah, but then we have...
we have 8 ball songs.
8 ball songs, yeah. But yeah, it's been really weird because like I don't really know like what is the solution here.
Yeah, the leading theory is that it's somebody's who's like staying. It's not
like someone's having a friend over.
Yeah.
But we know there's one person who I didn't want it to be, who was like the guy who my mum or dad, I forget who, thought was on drugs. That would have been scary. But I don't think so.
He seemed nice enough, though. He offered to help move.
Yeah, I agree.
The dude who has, like, a beer poster on his window, that's the one I don't want it to be.
Hello, Adrian. You're both very imposing, I'm sure. What was the most difficult boss for you? I think for me it has to be the puppet in the swamp. That one, when I first played this game, I got to that point and I was fucking struggling, but I was making it through because I didn't know about the
cleanser,
the difficulty upgrades, the damage reduction upgrades. I didn't know about them, so I was getting like half damage by every hit in the game, which is fucking crazy. And I got to that boss and I would take one hit and I would get decay and die. Like, I had to be pretty much hitless to beat it. And I gave it 40 attempts, and I couldn't do it. And I dropped again. And it didn't... I wasn't able to do anything about it until I came back and realized, like, holy shit, you can get defensive upgrades. So, that's how that went. That was probably the boss I had the most trouble with. After that was probably Alexasia. And King of Puppets was really hard, but I was having a really good time, so I didn't mind.
I think you could have beaten King of Puppets earlier too, but she like wanted to do the full parry.
Yeah. I would like... Oh, I don't even think I got it on my kill attempt though, but...
You were close.
I was close.
You're like one off maybe.
Yeah. Did you play Sekiro? I did. I love Sekiro. I need to replay it. Because I beat it back in like early 2015 as my first Souls-y game. And I haven't played it since, and I've played a lot more games now, so I'm curious how it'll stand up there. I knew that would happen. 2015. 2025.
Are you afraid of the guy with the shovel?
Yeah, I had early access Sekiro. Oh, not really this time. I got more flasks.
Okay.
Just
I'm putting a
friends with,
prediction on this being your death.
Friends with Miyazaki. He got me the Emily. I have played Bloodborne, yeah. It was the first game I ever played on controller, and holy fuck, it was really tough. But coming back to it now, it's pretty manageable. Oh, you might be right.
Stop, drop, and roll. Good luck.
Not this one. Don't do the fucking move. Okay. I can't parry that move.
Watch out.
Okay, I'm staying back. Patience. We don't need an official Bloodborne PC port because it'll be worse than the emulator at this point. I'm backing up.
Ooh. Is he exploding?
Yeah. He's gotta be close.
Yeah, he does have to be close. Watch out. He's not doing the move.
Sorry, I'm too focused, chat. A Souls like being your first game controller? Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, I was terrible at the input. I didn't know how the games worked. It was brutal. Yeah,
You did it. You
let's
did
go.
it. My hater energy wasn't enough.
I'm not gonna beat the game deathless, by the way.
Okay.
Clover was, this is not hate to Leica, Leica's really good. Clover was substantially more dominant than Leica is right now. Like, imagine if Leica was also the best reactive player, and the best at air, and the best precise tracker, and really good at static, and really good at dynamic, like up there with, you know, number 2, number 3 levels of dynamic clicking. Like, Clover was so good. People don't realize how insane Clover was, like, all round for his time. It was ridiculous.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
I think Leica still has competition from Azua, Nomi, and Natsu. I think Leica is definitely the best, and I think it is a gap for sure. But I think there are, like, yeah, there are people who can challenge him. Clover didn't really have that at all. Oh, that's my first death. There was no one really in, like, the same ballpark in terms of control tracking, and Clover was also the best air by a good margin, and the best reactive, like, ground. Fuck it hell. Yeah, Clover's ridiculous. Hi Viscos, would you make a benchmark for Aim Beast? No, sorry. They actually wanted me to, like, allow them to, but I scrolled up in the chat and saw one of the people say, like, guys, stop being bigoted, so she agrees to have the benchmarks be ported, and it's like, okay. It's not happening.
It wasn't a joke either.
No, it was being serious. Like stop calling me slurs so that I will agree to have the benchmark ported over. Which is fucking insane. So that's not happening. I don't want to push my audience over to that community because they're just terrible. I just don't know why you wouldn't, like, at least try. Like, I scrolled up, like, 2 lines, and I see myself getting called slurs. I don't understand. So yeah, my apologies, but I just don't want to direct my audience to that kind of community.
It just kind of sounds like the CS ladder sound.
Might sound weird, but I enjoy aiming while having a potato laptop and beast. Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely is the most performant.
What about, what was the other one called? Easy Aim?
Easy aim probably might be better.
Still Series Aim Trainer?
If I go in there, I think I die. This building is fucking...
Oh, yeah, I died there too. Are you gonna fight this guy?
No. I hope I have the greeting, otherwise I might have to. I've never fought this
Do you want to
person.
go? The cathedral still there. Are you
Oh, easy.
interesting? As for me, I have no
Zero
right
death
to
run
stop
actually
someone
happening.
as
I want to know how
determined
far I
as
can
you.
get. I cannot beat the game deathless. I have not practiced the game deathless. I've just played through it like 1.5 times.
I think you could first try King of Puppets.
Oh, if I don't go for the full parry, I think there's a chance.
If you dodge, it's free. If you parry, I think you still live.
It was in V2. It's strange. That guy like complains that the Visco squad is like pulling the strings of aim training behind the scenes, and then like talks in raw input. Like, what are you doing? If there was a server controlled by the Visco squad, it is that server.
Well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight. Just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way
The
to
Visco
reach the
squad,
cathedral
it is
was using
something
a
that
rope
a
and
small
pulley.
handful of people
So,
have
thanks for
invented
building it on
to
a cliff,
blame
Saint
whenever
Frangelico.
anything happens that they don't
Hi,
like.
kid. Hi,
If
kid.
someone gets banned who they like,
Wonderful saint.
oh,
Wonderful.
it wasn't because they were cheating. No, it was the Visco squad getting them banned because I don't like that person.
Meanwhile, we're just here playing Skyrim.
Yeah, right. I have actually been called Aimer Gestapo, which is fucking insane. Like, I don't know. I'm not touching any anti-cheat related things again ever because people are just deranged.
Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no.
It's insane. People are insane. I'm not. I know that, and I have another video that is adjacent to like that cheater exposed video that I think would be really good, and it might still get made at some point if I just ever completely stop caring. Where I go into like how to spot aimbots essentially, and I go through some of the prominent cases. But of course, you know, even if they're banned, even if the evidence is overwhelming, people will still be like, no, cute aim bro wasn't cheating actually. Yeah.
No idea what those things are, pal.
People also seem to think that I can ban whoever I want, which just isn't true, by the way. There are multiple people who I think are probably cheating that are not banned because there's like not enough proof against them, which is good. If there's not enough proof, they shouldn't be banned, regardless of what I personally think. How's your hand feeling? It's okay. It's bad. Right now it's fine. If I try to hold a mouse, I get a tingle in the back of my palm, and if I try to use a mouse, it goes through pain pretty quickly. Hexing Zeta is 100% legit. Did you see that there was a Zowie aim competition that Hexings was somehow allowed to participate in, and he lost? I don't understand. Anyway. Why are people so quick to defend people who they don't know anything about? I don't know. I have to assume it's like... It's either wanting to be a part of like some movement, like to believe that there's this underground aimer who's actually better than everyone, but they just got false banned, and all you have to do is ignore how hilariously impossible their scores are. But you know, they want to be the supporter. They want to be the day one of the underdog story. When most of the time that is just not the case. I have to go study. See you, Star.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for convincing me to do the stream. Opinion on Hay-Day aim training thing. I have no opinion.
What is happening?
I think the difference with Rops in Counter-Strike is that was purely vibes. Like, for the accusations, like, he came on the scene really quick, no one knew who he was. I don't think there was any actual proof against him. I mean, clearly not because he wasn't cheating. It was just people thinking that he was cheating and, like, going off of that, like, he's too good too quick. When usually for Kovacs bans, that isn't the case. The only progress bans I've seen are, like, someone is silver and then they get celestial complete in one run on every scenario, then like, yeah, they get banned. But if someone's just progressing pretty quickly, like Nomi got good really fast, but she hasn't been sussed at all to my knowledge. That's me, true.
Mercy, I beg you. I thought my name is Janjo. I was able to use medicine. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Many substances can be the gold corn fruit. Can you let...
Hello, Paints.
I worry for the health of Nomi's hand, honestly.
The people
like, she played so much. It just, I cannot see that being sustainable.
Are you on cloth or glass, Paints? I've never used the Air Pros, so I'll reserve judgments. Uh-oh.
I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me.
How do people just get to that level like that? A lot of playtime, usually. And it might not be in Kovacs, it might be in FPS games, or it might be like really condensed playtime instead of really spread out, so they look like they're shooting up in progress when it is actually a lot of time. It's just, you know, they've condensed that time. A lot of it is mentality, a lot of it is your knowledge. You know, if you know more, you will progress really fast than other beginners, because you play the right stuff and you play it in the right way. That's about it, really. I saw a Reddit post about, like, you know, do genetics matter? And I feel like people massively overestimate the ability to which they would if they do it all. I saw someone say that people can be genetically hard stuck silver, and I don't think that's real. I don't think there's anyone who absolute peak potential is silver. Oh shit, he's still going! Okay.
I was wondering if you're gonna play this guy.
I have to.
Oh, right.
Nami has 1587. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. It's a good few. Especially, like, she's been training well the whole time. I think it makes sense for her skill level. Especially with how focused her time has been on control tracking. I think for sports, I think genetics definitely play a factor. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of inarguable, right? Like, you have the swimmer with, like, the super lungs or whatever. And then, you know, height in basketball. I know one guy who's over 7 foot tall, and he went to America to play in the NBA. So, like, but I don't see that existing for video games. If it does, we're nowhere near the limits of the skill to the point where it would matter. And I feel like, and this is the important thing, I feel like thinking about it can only hurt you, you know? 1.5k hours is good pretty quickly. Yeah, for the skill she's at, that's pretty low. Alright, it's been about 2 hours. I think I might call it there.
This section's evil.
Yeah, this is where the deathless ends. I'm gonna just say it now, everyone. This is where it dies. So
I believe in you. Last time you did one death, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Use some throwables.
Anyone have anything they want to ask before I go? That went really well though. That was really good. This is not gonna become a deathless stream. Like, I'm killing that idea now. It's not happening. I'm not good enough at the game.
I mean, it's currently happening.
We'll see how long we can keep it going for. When's the next stream? Hello June Lover XOXO.
It's been a while. The last time you had a different name, didn't you?
I think so. And a UTN Patreon coming back. If you have subbed to the Patreon in the past, you can ask for VOD reviews whenever. I've paused it so I don't feel like shit about not having a video done. But if you are a sub and you want a VOD review, like, feel free to DM me.
What is the PD-170? I've heard people bring it up as like the most glass-like cloth pad, but I actually know nothing about it.
Any new YouTube videos? I'm working on one. And I'm getting Niche to edit a video about the viscose benches that I've started writing, and it's gonna be a long video. People wanted me to do write-ups for every scenario, so I'm doing that, and it's gonna take a fucking long time. That will probably be out in about 3 months.
Okay, that's an interesting pivot. Thank you.
Other than that, I'm working on a long video about mentality in improvement. I'm going to go over a lot of the common issues people face, and then also talk about like the mental reasons why people plateau. It's about halfway done, maybe a bit more than halfway. I'm so happy with it, and I'll be putting a preview of the 2 segments of it that I've done. It's about 15 minutes of video on Patreon in hopefully less than a week. I have to finish a few segments, which will take a while. But yeah, I've done about 15 minutes of video there. So I haven't done nothing. I have been working, but it's been tough between my hand and, you know, the move, the whole thing that happened with Rumpet. But yeah, getting there for sure. If this wasn't such a big project, I would have a video out by now, but it's just like the scale of this project is so huge, and I'm still making changes and editing segments. But yeah, I am working on stuff. These streams will hopefully fill the gap there. I hope to do these somewhat often. We'll see. I really like this game. Playing Lies of P is like, yeah, I want to do that, you know? And throwing on a stream is like, cool, that'd be fun. Whereas if it would be an FPS game, it's like, fuck, I hate doing this. And the stream is like extra pressure. So,
Raw input super cruise? Thoughts?
let's go. We totally have the
Yeah,
funds.
the capital.
Mental is very important. I hit my peak easier than before, and Val was just having fun. That's awesome. I fully agree. Next, Remember Wave. Do you want to make another montage? I don't really know if we have enough people. We have an island to fill.
I don't want to do
wave.
another 10. I think I have like 5 people who I want in it,
Yeah.
but I'm just not doing enough with Rin right now to feel good about getting anybody else.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
When I get past the mental block, we have a Rin project being finished in like 2 days, which is sort of exciting.
Oh shit! Yeah, that video.
I like the intro. I think the video is decent, but we'll see.
Cruises are scary. I don't know if I'd ever go on one. My aunt, uncle, and their 2 kids are on a cruise right now, actually, down in the Caribbean, I think. Also, I saw that you saw the portfolio. How did you see that I saw that? Yeah, it looks really cool. GeoGuessr, go.
I had a video project planned like 3 years ago of getting to Masters in GeoGuessr, which right when the ranked season came out, I grinded the Battle Royale. And if you go to my second channel and scroll down for a while, you'll see that like the most recent videos prior to coming back and doing peripheral stuff was me just playing GeoGuessr.
You're pretty good too.
I was alright.
You always impress me with your knowledge of like telephone polls.
I really liked meta knowledge. I thought it was really fun, and then like picking up on vibes and being able to just plonk something was also really cool. But I never got that good at pinpointing. I mostly played the country BR, so I got really good at recognizing countries quickly. But if I would have finished that project, and I might, I think I would go for like a good score on an MPZ.
Oh my god, Class Ocean, that sounds fucking horrifying. Holy shit. Stuck at
That's
sea.
terrible.
That's awful. I have one GeoGuessr story.
Really?
Which is, I had just got back from a trip where I drove, well, I didn't drive, we went to Sydney, and played GeoGuessr, and then I was looking at this image in front of me and I'm like, holy shit, wait, I drove through here yesterday. And it was the road that I drove on, and we took some obscure back path to Sydney because the road was closed. And there was that road that was on GeoGuessr.
That's really cool.
So I got it. And I'm not a good GeoGuessr player. I'm terrible. So that was my only perfect.
I always keep my GeoGuessr subscription going though, because I really like that game.
It's cool. I'm glad it exists. I like that fella's videos. What's his name? Geo Wizard, who walks across the country. Those are fun. I remember there was one point where everyone in my family had watched the video, like my not my mum, but my dad and my sister had both watched the video. And I asked them, like, have you seen this? Like, yeah, I love it. I'm waiting for the next one. That's from like both of them. It was really cool.
Zigzag is subscribed to my main channel, I think.
That's cool.
Which was surprising because I'm also subscribed to his. That's probably
the
how
Aussie
it
guy,
ended.
right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I know that guy.
When I was grinding, I watched him a lot.
Oh, that's a shame. That sucks. Reform is like the awful one, yeah? Hey, Ricky, by the way. Hope you're doing well. My parents watch my montages. That's awesome. You said that
That's
was
really
weird when like...
Yes, there was one time when I posted a video, or like we talked about, we did like a Ron put post, and your mom was just like, "Oh, congrats, it's doing really well." Like, what? That's not supposed to happen.
Oh, all right. I'm getting tired now. I'm gonna call it there. Thanks, everyone. That was really nice.